Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Leadership Show. My name is Remy Chukwunyere. I am the Executive Director of the Bumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa, and by the grace of God, I am the host of this wonderful show that we bring to you every Wednesday by 12 noon. I welcome you once again on behalf of my president, Tugumba Uche Musu, and the team at the Bumba Leadership Center. This afternoon, we have special guests on the show who are coming to tell us how to study abroad. And I'm sure that we have you we have you already joined us on the show to watch and learn what we are going to discuss about how to help you and support your applications, for a study abroad. So, by the way, let me quickly take a rundown of what the Study Global organization is all about. Okay, and like I said before, we are here to look at how to help you study abroad, and our guests on the show are from Study Global in Nigeria, which is an organization that supports Nigerian students wishing to study abroad. And the guests, like I said, Onyekachi Igwe and Pauline Wakama, they are here. They represent the company. Onyekachi is the program manager, and Pauline is the public relations strategy. So the Study Global in Nigeria is an international education platform which provides free consultations and applications for Nigerians who want to study abroad in over 200 universities and colleges in the UK, USA, Canada, and Australia. You do not have to do the applications alone. The Study Global International consultants are available to assist and guide you through each step of the application process to any of the universities in the UK, US, Canada, and anyone that even in Australia. So they have brought the concept of overseas education to your doorsteps. Their excellent network with leading institutions across the globe makes it possible for you to study abroad in some of the leading universities. They are here and they want to talk to us about the services that they provide. Just like we know, so many people dream of studying abroad, and so many people have made several attempts in the past, but those attempts failed and they get discouraged. So they are here because we understand that that is one of the major problems of young people who want to study abroad. So they are here to discuss with us, and I'm going to engage them in a fireside chat. I'm sure you are here to join the show. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show again, Onyekachi Igwe and Wakama Pauline. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wakama,
Thank you very
you're
much.
welcome. Okay, very good, very good. This is Wakama Pauline, and this one is Onyekachi. You're welcome to the show this afternoon. So we have to move forward. By the way, we would like to meet you, Onyekachi Igwe and Wakama Pauline. Can you tell us briefly who you are so that we can hit the ball rolling?
Okay.
Onyekachi,
yeah. Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak with the large audience this afternoon. Onyekachi Igwe is my name, and I'm the programs manager for Study Global in Nigeria. I coordinate all the activities of the business in Nigeria, and I work with the team. And one of our team members is also with us this afternoon, to discuss extensively on this show. So it's a privilege to be part of this show, and I'm sure that all our participants and those who will be hearing us will have a very worthwhile event. Thank you very much.
Okay. Over to you, Wakama Pauline.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Wamaka Pauline, Public Relations Strategist for Study Global in Nigeria. I collectively create visibility and partnership for Study Global in Nigeria. And also, there is this monthly webinar that we Study Global in Nigeria organize for our applicants to be able to share our information and what we do to the public. Thank you very much for the platform to showcase our businesses. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's nice to have you guys on the show this afternoon. So without wasting any more time, I want to really, I'm sure that the audience, they are itching to know what Study Global in Nigeria is all about. So can you tell us about your organization and the services that you provide?
Okay.
Onyekachi.
Okay, thank you. So Study Globally in Nigeria is just an offshoot of what is happening in the UK. Our presence in the UK, and we are trying to spread to some parts of Africa. So Nigeria, we came into this country by January this year. And in penetrating the Nigerian market, we observed that majorly what the problem and the challenges have many is they want to study abroad. So an answer to this particular challenge is Study Globally in Nigeria. How? Study Globally is an international organization that helps to meet the international education needs of all Nigerians, those who are aspiring to study out of the country. Our presence is majorly particularly felt in the UK, in Canada, and the USA. Those are where we have partnership schools. So what we do majorly, our services are actually trying to guide applicants on the best school they should go. With their own consent, we also guide them on the best country of their choice. Now, once that is done, we now gather their documents, those documents, the required documents for them to study abroad. Once that is done for them, what we now do is to help them to secure the admissions for them. Our own benefit is that we help them to up to 5 universities at a go, whether it is from the graduate studies or postgraduate studies. At the end of the day, by the time these ones now find their way into the UK, for example, we also try and see that they get to come a kind of job placement or work placement, so that while they are studying, they can also work. At the end of the day, our own dream, our own goal is to make sure that at the end of the day, the customer or the client is happy. That is what we're all about. So our services are simply guidance on what courses they have to study abroad, and also helping them to secure admissions for them. And for those who later get offers, we also can help them for maybe spouse visa, so that those who have their spouses, they can also use that as a route to go and study abroad and also live abroad. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let me come to you, Nwamaka. Let me come to you. You know, some people they don't actually know what they need. You know, like in terms of academic requirements to enable them secure admissions abroad. So, can you let us know the academic requirements that young people need for a study abroad?
Thank you very much for that question. The key requirements in processing most of the applications to universities in UK, Canada, and USA, there are about 5 key requirements. For us, we will need your CV, statement of purpose, your academic or professional reference letter, your international passports, and your academic qualifications or transcripts. There are some schools that take English text proficiency. So it depends on the school and it depends on your course of program also. These are the key requirements. As far as you have your CV, your statement of purpose, your academic or professional reference letter, and your academic qualification, you are good to go. We are good to process your application to any university of your choice. Thank you very much for the question.
Okay. You know, like I said, I don't know. Okay, let me hear from Onyekachi. Onyekachi, do you have anything to add to the academic requirements for studying abroad?
Okay, that's fine. She has actually mentioned 5, but there are 7 in particular. So in no order particularly, I will just mention them just to add to what she has said. You need your international passport. The scan copy, very important, and it must not be expired. If it's expired, you have to renew your international passport. That's very, very essential. Anybody who wants to study abroad, if you want to even find your way out of the country, you must have an international passport. That's key. So number 2 is that you need an updated CV, which she has mentioned. You also need your academic transcripts. So if you need to go and contact your school, it's very important to get that. Your transcript is as important as any other document that you're presenting to us. Also, the 4th one that we're needing is your statement of purpose, which is also your motivation letter or your personal statement. It's very, very key that you need to show the admission selections committee why you want to study that course. you must be able to sell yourself. And that's why that motivation letter is very key. So the fifth one is that you will need your degree certificate. You need to get this from your school. So if it is the undergraduate program you're going for, you will need your WAEC certificate. If it is for your postgraduate program, you need your degree certificate. What follows after that is the sixth one is that you will need what we call your reference letter. So she has mentioned it. Either for the undergraduates, you need one from your school, one letter on the lettered paper from your school. So for the postgraduate studies, you will need two. So we can accept one from your workplace, professionally written one, and the other one from your school. So all this must also be on the lettered paper. And if you are done with that, the seventh one is just your, what do I call it now? I've mentioned the transcript to national passport. I've mentioned your CV. I've mentioned your degree certificate, your motivation letter. So just at the end of the day, these 7 requirements, these 7 documents, once they are given to us, will help you process your admission and you will secure your admission.
Okay, fantastic. I'm sure that our listeners are taking notes of the requirements for a study abroad. Okay, I think another question that should follow this is how can these people watching and listening to us sign up for your support, your assistance? Let me start with you, Onyekachi.
Okay, we have a link, a Google Doc link. We can also provide that maybe at the end of the program. But people can actually reach out to us on our various social media handles, or they can reach us on phone. They can also reach us via email addresses. We have a Google Doc document where those things can be filled on. There's a link. We shall provide that during the course of this meeting. So it's simple. Either you call us on phone. Our numbers are available online. I'm sure you help us display that online. You can make that call. Once they call us, you can visit us in our offices. You can send us a message on our social media handles, either on LinkedIn, on Facebook, or Instagram. Any of these platforms, you can send us a mail, you can send us a message. We will definitely respond to you in real time. So that's basically it. So you can visit us in our office. For Lagos, our address, we are at number 25, Church Street, off Salvation Boston, in Port Harcourt, where I am presently. We are at number 33, Tonga Street, by just arena here at GRA Phase 2, Port Harcourt, River State. So either ways, either by phone calls or by that link that's provided by a colleague has sent that link, you can click on that link and you can register, give us information about you, and truly we'll get in touch with you. We'll send you a mail, or we can follow up with a call, or any member of our team can get in touch with you, and that's how we get started. And please note that all our services are absolutely free. That is very key. So anything we do for you, we are doing it free of charge. You don't need to pay us any sign-up fee. Thank you.
Fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, on the screen, you can see the website. If you want to get in touch with Study Globally Nigeria, just go to www.study-globally.com/Nigeria. study-globally.com//Nigeria. On social media, you can reach them using the username at Study Globally Nigeria. At Study Globally Nigeria on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, even on Twitter at Study Globally Nigeria. That is how you can reach them. Then on telephone, you call 0805-861-0268. Again, 0805-861-0268. That is how you can reach Study Globally Nigeria to sign up for assistance for your applications. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I think we have comments on the comment section. We have people that are watching and they have sending some comments. So let's have some of them here. Okay, this one is from Ini Abbott. Ini Abbott. Okay, you're saying hi. Oh, hi too. Okay, good. This one is from Crossdale. Okay, Crossdale, good afternoon to my leader. Greetings from Ambassador Mrs. Crossdale OJ, CEO Entrepreneurial Skills Initiative. I think Crossdale is the coordinator of Ubumba Women Academy in Delta State. Thank you, Crossdale, for joining us on the show this afternoon. This one is from Chibwezi Aguncha. Please, can I get a WhatsApp contact I can chat with afterwards? Thank you, Chibwezi. The WhatsApp, the number has already been displayed, and I'm sure if you remain here, I'm going to display that again for you to see. Okay, this one is okay. The same from Chibwezi: passport, transcript, CV, statement of purpose, degree certificate, reference letter, like 2 or 3. One from work and then from school. Perfect. Thank you. I'm sure you got this correctly. Thank you so much. And this one is from Wilson. Please, I have a question. What are the requirements for PhD candidate? Okay, good. A question for you, Oyekachi and Pauline. What are the requirements for a PhD candidate that wants to study abroad? Do you have anything to say there?
Okay, it's fine. So you have obtained a master's degree for those who want to study their PhD. So it's important that you also give us the transcript of your master's program. Then we also be needing your thesis that you used when you did your master's program. So that's going to be required, just like every other documents that we mentioned before now. So that's basically it. So just your transcript, your master's degree transcript, and also your thesis will be needed to be able to apply for you to any university you want to use. So that's I'm saying it's additional to every other requirement that we mentioned before now. So you need your thesis, you also need your master's degree, that's your master's transcript of your master's. It's very, very necessary.
Okay, I think that is taken and that is noted. So, okay, we've seen, I'm sure you have had the additional requirements after you've got your master's degree. Thank you so much. This one is from Breeze Socks. Breeze Socks, wow, this is amazing. We thank you for joining us on the show. I think she's from the US. Thank you so much. We are happy that you are here with us. Thank you, thank you. Okay, this is from Loretta Chi Okezie Joseph. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Loretta. Good afternoon to you too. This is from Osudi Posmos. Good to be here. Ubumba Cares. Posmos, we thank you. Thank you for always being part of the show. This is from Maureen Moore. What's the phone number again for people who want to study abroad? Okay, Maureen, let me display it before I forget. I'm going to display it for everyone to see so that you can, after the show, you can get connected and begin to, let me see, where is it again? Okay, good. The telephone number is 0805-861-0268. It's on the screen, so if you're there, just go back to it and you can see, you get the number and give them a call after now. Thank you so much. Okay, this is from, from SARS. Do you help students who are in the States? That's Sabrina SARS. Do you help students who are in the States who would like to come study in Nigeria? That's perfect. Thank you, Sabrina, for this important question. Good. I'm sure that some people in the States want to come to Nigeria or Africa to study. And Molly, do you help people in the US to come back here, to come to Nigeria and study?
Okay, our client force is majorly for studies abroad, and for those who want to leave from Nigeria to study in the UK, the US. So for those who are in the US and want to come and study in Nigeria, okay, it's not a problem. We also do that for them. Thank you.
Wakama, do you have anything to say? Wamaka, sorry, do you have anything to say?
No, Oyekachi has said it all.
Okay, so
yeah, I said it all.
Yeah, anyone that wants to study in Nigeria should just connect with you, and you're going to help the person out, right?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, this is from Chibweze. I hear some schools abroad don't require masters for PhD studies. Is that true?
Okay, the reality here is that if you are a first class degree holder, you may not need your masters. But if you're not, you will need to provide your masters. And also it depends on your, like I said, your what you came out with, your class of degree. So, I mean, you made a first class, you may not, as long as you can prove to them that, of course, your words, your onions, you know your onions, you may not need to provide them any masters for your PhD studies. But all requirements, more than a general time, you will need to present your master's degree transcript, for example, to be able to get your PhD studies. But if you made a first class, all well and good, you have a case to just go straight to do your PhD studies. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. We still have, okay, this is from Lawrence Martin Chukukere Martin. Good afternoon, house. Thank you, Lawrence. We welcome you to the show. This is from Elojo Yusuf. Elojo Yusuf, good afternoon, everyone. Elojo is regional coordinator, Gumba Women Academy for North Central. We welcome you, madam. We welcome you. Thank you for being part of the show this afternoon. I think there are so many questions, so let's go back to the discussion. And after a while, we'll come back for the comments. It's getting more interesting. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please, if you have questions, if you have comments, put them on the comment section, and then I'll bring them up for discussion. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Now let's talk about that. There's an issue that I know so many people have talked about. I wanted to launch an advocacy against the practice. You can imagine some countries that Nigerian people speak English more than them, but if you want to get admission, they want you to write a proficiency test, TOEFL, IELTS, or whichever one that is applicable. They want you to write tests to show that you can speak English. I don't know why that is applicable for a Nigerian that started speaking English in primary school, in nursery school, primary school, secondary, and university. They still want you to do proficiency tests in English. So why must Nigerians sit for this kind of exams before they get admission overseas? I don't know if you have answers for that, Nyekachi and Pauline. Did you hear me?
Yes, we heard you. Okay, thank you very much for the question. The thing here is that most of these countries take English as their own personal language, as their own language. So that's the reason why some of them prioritize this IELTS, TOEFL, and set as eligibility requirements for you to gain admission in some of these universities. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Nyekachi, do you have anything to say? My worry is, I've seen some people who challenge that, and they were given waivers. Are you getting it? I've seen cases where people said, "Why must I write English proficiency test before you give me admission?" And then they challenge them seriously, and at the end of the day, they are giving waivers. So if Nigerians we know that English is a common language, so I think organizations, in this sector should be able to make a case for Nigerians so that we don't spend more money and time waiting for TOEFL exams or whatever before we can get admissions into universities in countries that we speak English better than they do.
Okay, I think. Yeah, I have something to say, and that's where we have the National Assembly coming into play. If we have strong systems that are working, I don't think Nigerians should be having to pass through this hustle to study abroad. Because since we were taught in English language, why then do we now ask us? Why are they asking us to show them how proficient we are in English to be able to study in their own country? Now, you've just mentioned it. Many persons have been able to get waivers as long as they can prove to these universities that they want to study into that they were taught in English language. Of course, there are some universities in Nigeria that even write letters to these schools that say, okay, this student was actually taught in English while he was undergoing his course in our university or in a higher institution. Now, what happens is that the universities actually honor them, and that's at the end of the day, they are giving waivers, which you have said. Now, if we have strong systems that are working, if our government is true to themselves, they will know that we should not be writing this kind of exams like IELTS. IELTS, for example, people spend so much. In fact, as of today, you have to have about 79,000 naira to write IELTS, which tests your English language proficiency in terms of these four components: your English, your ability to read, you can write, you can speak, and you can listen. Now, but the truth of the matter is this, and that's why we need strong, sound systems. Somebody who has finished from a university cannot be able to show himself that he can read, write, and write. Someone who has finished cannot be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that he can read and write. So that's where the problem is coming from. Now, I've mentioned that the individual has its own role to play. I'm also mentioning that the government has a very big role to play in this. They can put a stop to this by telling this government as no, since English is our native language as it's real, our people will not be going over to your place to study and you may ask them to present English language proficiency exams. So I think it is a two-way thing. So the government has a role to play, and even us as individuals who pass out through these schools have a role to play in this regard. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. So you think it has to be a kind of a legislation from the government, for all of this nonsense to stop. Is it what you mean?
That's right.
Now, what about you guys that are consultants and partners with these institutions? Can't you make a case for your students?
Okay, yeah, we do. That's why many people who have gained admission in the past few months, they have actually gained admission with their WAEC results, as long as they can show that they have 6 and above in English and WAEC. So we have seen many universities in the UK, for example, that have accepted, even Canada too. There are universities in Canada that accept without IELTS and TOEFL. So it's also the partnership we have with these universities. They actually waive this away so that these ones can actually gain admission and study with them. So it's fine. We have people who have gone through us without IELTS and yet have gained admission. So, but there are some schools like a university in UK called Brunel University. They will still give you another proficiency exam you must take. Aside the fact that you say you have your IELTS, they still have their own proficiency exam you will take. That is now school specific. Hope I'm clear in this. So we have some universities that actually accept you as long as you have scored C6 and above in your WAEC, you are good to go.
Okay, I'm sure. Okay, that's fantastic. I'm sure that those of them that are watching that would like to, that will want to connect with you, I'm sure they are going to ask you for some of the schools that do not require all these proficiency tests. Yeah, because it pains me a lot, for people in Canada, even in the UK, to ask me to write proficiency tests when I speak English, I write English more than they do. It's very painful. Okay, good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the show Goomba. We are reaching from Goomba Center for Leadership Development in Africa, and the show is the Leadership Show. The Leadership Show, and this afternoon we are discussing, how to help you study abroad. Study abroad made easy with Study Globally Nigeria. Study Globally Nigeria. And our guests on the show are Onyekachi Igwe, the program manager of Study Globally Nigeria, and Nwamaka Pauline, the PR specialist or strategist for Study Globally Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to connect with them, like we said before, they have offices in Lagos, they have in Port Harcourt, and here I have the office. The Lagos address is let me put it. It's on the screen. Lagos address 25 Church Street off Salvation Bus Stop, Opebi, Ikeja, Lagos. That's where you can see them in Lagos. Walk in there and make inquiries. Then in Port Harcourt, you can see them on 33 Tombia Street by GDI Arena, GRA Phase 2, Port Harcourt, River State. Walk in there and discuss your business. So like I said before, this is a platform where we present to you opportunities that can better your lives, whichever thing you want to pursue, whichever careers that you are interested in. So that's why we bring you the Leadership Show every Wednesday. We feature global leaders from around the world, to speak to our people, young people, women, so that they can get empowered and begin to do better in whatever they have chosen to do. So if you want to know more about us, go to our website at www.ugwumbaleaders.org. Ugwumba, UGWUMBALEADERS.org. It's scrolling on the screen at the footer. You can see it there. On Facebook, you search us out with at Ugwumba Leaders. That's facebook.com/Ugwumba Leaders. Then let me introduce you to our YouTube channel, where you have so many resources, so many things to learn from, so many videos of our past activities, past talk shows, past events. If you are into business, if you want grants, you will learn how to pitch your ideas from watching the thousands of past pitch decks in video formats. So go to our YouTube channel using this link, www.bit.ly/Ugwumba channel, www.bit.ly/Ugwumba channel. That is where you will be able to learn so many things that you need to change your life, to improve your life on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We continue the discussion on the show this afternoon. Like I said before, we have Onyekachi and Pauline from Study Global in Nigeria. Okay, let me take you on another serious issue: high tuition fees. High tuition fees. You know, at times I begin to wonder, why must I go to UK to study, or in America where I pay so much money, you know, let's say $26,000 or $30-something thousand as tuition fees, when here in the country you just spend I don't know how much again, just peanuts, you know, to go to school in public school. So why must I go to the UK to pay so much for the same education, so to say? So high tuition fees. What do you have to say? And again, do you have affiliations with schools that have highly affordable tuition fees? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I got that. So that's fine. We have partnerships in UK, for example, with over 150 universities for admissions into these schools. But funny enough, many people do not know that even though we are interested in helping you to secure admission abroad, we also are concerned about making sure that even with these high tuition fees, you can have some form of scholarships.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think they have a few technical issues there. Before I bring them back, let me remind you that we are on the show, The Leadership, and we are reaching you from the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development. Okay, how Study Global in Nigeria can help you Onyekachi, are you okay? Onyekachi, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, some technical issues. Yeah. Can you hear me, sir?
Okay. Okay. Nwamaka, welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, Onyekachi, we were talking about the high tuition fees and scholarship. Can you continue now?
Okay, so as I was saying, we have some schools in the UK, for example, that we have advertised that they actually give about £5,000 discount of about £5,000 for nursing programs, for example. Like some schools give us discounts out of the tuition fee, very high tuition fee. They had to reduce it and give discount of about 5,000. Like University of Dundee, for example, they give us that discount. So we have schools that actually give discounts. Now, most people do not know, even Nigerians especially, that, for example, Hull University Hall University gave so much discount that a local, somebody who is of UK descent, is paying the same amount someone who finished from Nigeria is paid, or somebody who finished from Ghana is paid. So the same amount somebody who finished from UK is paying is the same way someone who finished from Nigeria or Ghana or any part of Africa or any international country outside UK is paying. Now, what this means is that for one, I know of someone or some persons who have gained admission and their tuition fee is just about £10,000. You cannot compare with someone who is going to pay £23,000. There are some other schools that are as high as £18,000. So many Nigerians cannot afford this money. And that's why we have partners with some of these schools where, even at that, even if you are going to pay these tuition fees, you can pay them as relatively affordable fees. So that's about that. So we have affiliations with those schools. And if you consult us, we'll definitely link with you other opportunities whereby we have scholarships for some kind of courses and also some of these schools.
Okay, fantastic. Nwamaka, do you have anything to add there?
He has said it all. The program manager has said it all.
Okay, good. So, let's go back to the comment section. I have some people here with their comments. Where do I start? So many comments here. Okay, this is from Crossdale. I want to appreciate the Woomba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. You and your team are doing wonderfully well, and a lot of lives have been touched by your benevolent program. May the Almighty God bless you. Oh, sorry, I'm putting on the screen. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Crossdale. Thank you. God bless you too. This is from Charles Obiefule. Good afternoon, sir. Please, what is the requirement for someone that wants to study nursing in the US or Australia? Okay, I think this is a question for you. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear. Someone who wants to study nursing in the USA, it's not the same thing. Australia, yeah, just the same thing. Once you have your documents available, you can contact us. That's just it. Once you have the documents available, you can contact us. Now, but you must note this, that to a very large extent, you must have at least studied a medical related course in your bachelor's program. So you cannot tell me you're studying marketing and you want to now do your master's in nursing. That will not fly. So aside that, if perhaps you finish from school and you want to show evidence that you at least have some experience working in the medical laboratory, even though you have gained some kind of knowledge, you have been taught piecemeals in some of these courses, maybe something related to nursing. You can show that in 3, 4, 5 years of your work experience that you have studied or you worked in a lab, you worked as a nurse, that could also fly for you. So those are the requirements. Aside those documents I mentioned, you need to show at least that your transcript will have to show that you have a medical science background. Very, very key.
The same applies for US and Australia, right?
Any country of the world.
Okay, good. So this other comment is from Lauren Martin Shukukere. Good afternoon, Women Leadership Center. I am proud of His Excellency. Okay, thank you, Lawrence. Thank you. That's wonderful. This is from Crossdale. Crossdale, how can someone who has 2-1 apply for admission to study abroad, masters, and also get support? Did you see that?
Yes. Okay,
so,
2-1 is a perfect degree to point to start with. It's all boils down to the school you are applying to and your transcript and same document that the program manager said. It all boils down to if you can provide some of these documents, we could help you process them. We could help you process your application.
Okay. Then this is okay. Evangelist Betty John. Okay, we can see your comment. Okay, this is from Rosalind Jeremiah. Well done, special guest. Thank you so much, Rosalind.
Thank you very much,
Rosalind. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Then this one is from Ini Ibekeme. I commend the good works of UCLDA. Please, how easy is it for a WASC holder to get admission with scholarship abroad? That's a question.
It's very easy. There are several applications online for you to apply for a scholarship. There are several scholarships online. We could also help you to sort for some of them. It still boils down to if you are able to provide some of these documents we mentioned, just kindly contact us. We will help you. We will help you get through it. Thank you very much.
Okay, for someone who has WASC, just like is being asked here, would you need? Must you do the proficiency test for all the universities that you work with?
Okay, like I mentioned in the past, you just need to show that at least you have your degree, your results, C6 at least minimum. It will also fly. Once you have C6 minimum, it will fly. You can prove and show evidence that you are taught in English language, that will fly. So that should not be a problem. As long as you have C6 and above in English, it's not a problem. If you can show proof, your secondary school, your school can actually write, your principal can write to the university you're applying to that you are taught in English language. And they can actually show them your proficiency, that you are good, you understand these 4 components of writing, reading, listening, and speaking. If they can write on your behalf, that's fine.
Yeah, now, but there's an issue there. Let me bring you back to this issue. I know that these applications are done. You go and fill a form online, and they ask you your score for either TOEFL, for IELTS, or whichever one, and they make it compulsory. So how do you bypass that and begin to prove that you're proficient by a letter from your school? How do you bypass that?
Okay. If you can hear me.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Now that's why we are an agency that partners with this school, so it's easier through us. More often than not, we ensure that these documents are complete. We also give you a document that gives us authority to go to start work on your behalf. It's more or less like a consent form that gives us authority to act on your behalf. Now, this is so because we try and bypass all these processes. So during the course of application, you observe that we may not need to call you back or tell you that, see, we need your IELTS. Even though the university website, it is stated categorically that you will need to present your IELTS or TOEFL. So we bypass that protocol because we work with the agent. We as agents work with the university directly. So that's what gives us an edge over any other agency you have in Nigeria.
Fantastic. Yeah, I wanted that clear because I know if it's not through an agency, just like you said, it will be difficult for anyone because you must feel that your score on when you're applying online before you can move forward. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, just like they said, that is why they are here to support you. So, if you have issues with that, quickly connect them and then start your application. Okay, this is from Osubi Cosmos. God bless His Excellency Ubuntu Uchenwosu for creating this opportunity for African youth. Thank you, Cosmos, for always being part of the show. This is from Fatima Adams. Morning, Mr. Remy and everyone. Thank you, Fatima. Fatima is the regional coordinator of Wumba Women Academy for Northwest. Fatima, we thank you. Okay, what? Please, Mosibi University study. What about secondary school? Wonderful. So, Onyekachi and Pauline, what about secondary school, Mosibi University?
Okay, we don't actually engage in secondary school for now. Ours is just for higher institutions for undergraduate studies and postgraduate studies, just basically undergraduate and postgraduate studies. We have not incorporated secondary school in our business for now. Maybe in the nearest future we can incorporate that.
Okay, that's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still on the show this afternoon and we are reaching you from the Wumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. and our guests are from Study Globally Nigeria. Study Globally Nigeria, and I have Onyekachi and Pauline representing Study Globally Nigeria. We've been talking about how they make a study overseas easy and possible for you. Thank you so much for being part of the show. If you have questions, please do not hesitate to put them on the screen, on the comment section. They are here and they are ready to answer all of your questions. Now, we've talked about so much about scholarships, so let me bring it to you now. Do you also help students with scholarship applications?
Pauline asked.
Okay, yes.
Let's hear Pauline talk now. Good, go ahead.
Yes, one of the key services we render is guidance on application procedures. We have a shared WhatsApp group where our applicants are informed on time on any available scholarship. We put them through each stage, taking them step by step on what is required, and we also help them to review their essays. Some of these scholarships requires for you to write an essay, 500 words, essay, 300 words. So what we also do, we help them to review their essays, and we take them through every procedures of the application. Thank you.
Okay. That WhatsApp number, is it the one that we displayed here?
It's not a WhatsApp number. It's a WhatsApp group. It's a WhatsApp group.
Sorry, WhatsApp group.
You get to join when you've registered your interest using the link we forwarded to the chat first.
Okay.
You provide your contact details thereby, which will enable us to add you to the WhatsApp group.
Okay. So now, I want to know, anyone that connects with you and requests for the WhatsApp to join the WhatsApp group, is it possible you join the person?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so and they can reach you with the number that we have displayed before, right?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so let's go to this other one. Let's go to this other important one. You know, in terms of living expenses and other costs, it's pretty high overseas, especially in the UK and in the US. So let's talk about study and work. How, studying and working, do you support students with job placements?
Yes, we do. Study Globally, Nigeria has consultants in most of these countries we mentioned, and our consultants help us with some of these needs. We help us in terms of after studying and you want to continue as far as you're not on scholarship. After studying, you want to continue like working, you just want to stabilize over there. Our consultants will help you get a job placement and also help you to get.
Okay, so sorry about that. I think we had your network disturbed you there. So okay. Yes, do you want to add to that?
Okay, it's fine. Getting a placement for you while you are studying is what we are working on at the moment. So what happens is this: by the time you get to UK, for example, and you start studying, of course, we know that just this year alone, the United Kingdom has allowed Nigerians and other international, maybe people from Nigeria as it's here, and maybe Africa to benefit from this their post-study work visa, which means that after you finish your studies, you can still work within a space of 2 years. Now, we understand that it's also difficult to get a job. So through us, what we pride ourselves as having is that once you get to the UK, for example, or in Canada, for example, we are going to ensure that we don't leave you in the lurch. We will ensure that while you are working, while you are studying, you can do some part-time jobs, for at least 20 hours in a week. You can do a part-time job that will also help you so that you can be able to pay your bills and your living expenses while you are studying. So that's what we do. We're working on that, like she has mentioned. We're working with some consultants who can help us with that as well. So we will not leave you in a lurch. That's what we can promise you. We will not leave you on the fence, to sit on the fence, so that you will not be stranded. We'll make sure that while you are school studying, we also have some form of money to help you to pay your bills and live comfortably well.
Yeah, that's actually the work I'm talking about. That's actually the one I talked about. While you're studying, you are also working part time so that you can
Yeah.
gain some money to sustain yourself. That's the one I'm talking about. And I'm happy that you do something like that. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, I think I have, let's go to the comment section. I have so many people there. Okay, let me see what they have to say now. Okay, this one is from Ini Ebikeme. God bless you for creating this opportunity. Please let's have the contacts and names to reach out to start the process. Oh, okay. Just hang on, Ini. I'll put that again back on the screen so that you can have access to that. Okay, this is from Fatima Adams. Please, for more information, can we get a contact? Oh, the same question. Coordinators, so we can contact them after the talk show. Fatima, I will display the contacts again shortly. Just hang on. After this, I will do that. Okay, please, Mr. Remy, post the group chat number to our coordinator group. Good vibes. Okay, good. Okay, good. This is from Hello Joe. How do we contact them? Oh, everyone is talking about contact. Okay, so let me quickly do the contact or the connection so that you don't take me to court. Okay, so if you want to get if you want to contact Study Globally Nigeria, quickly go to their website at www.study-globally.com/Nigeria. Study-globally.com/Nigeria. On Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, just connect with them using this username at Study Globally Nigeria. Then if you want to call them on phone or connect with them on WhatsApp, use this number 0805 861 0268. 0805 861 0268 is on the screen right now. Then in Lagos, let me post their address for you. If you are in Lagos and if you want to connect with them, go to 25 Church Street off Salvation Bus Stop, Okpedi, Ikeja, Lagos. Then if you're in Port Harcourt, go to 33 Tombia Street by GDI Arena, GRA Phase 2, Port Harcourt, Rivers State. I'm sure that has taken care of all your requests for their contacts. Very good, very good. Okay, the WhatsApp group, when you connect them on, if you connect with them, you can continue with a request for the WhatsApp group so that they can admit you. You have to do the connection first so that they will know you are interested in what they are providing so that they can connect you for more opportunities. Wonderful. This is from Thank God Cyril. Thank God Cyril. This is very insightful. Do you know of any or are there any scholarship opportunities for young minds who have only SSCE or diploma certificate? That's a question.
Okay, for SSC.
Yes. There are.
Go ahead, Pauline. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead. Okay.
Okay. Yes. There are scholarships like that. If you can let them reach us, then indicate their interest using the link. We have a, like I said, we have the WhatsApp group where we post scholarships so that they could further study about it, make research about it before telling them what and what they should do.
Okay, Onikachi, anything more?
No, I concur with her. Yes, we do. So let them reach out to us through that link. There's a link where they can, that's a Google form. Just tell us, give us information about them and also show us their CV. You will see it written there. Do you want us to give information about scholarship? When you say yes, now from there we'll contact the person and add them to our link. That's fine.
Okay, I think I have more telephone numbers. And I have more. Okay, I think you have emails. Sorry, let me just publish the emails so that they can connect with you immediately. Just 1 minute. I'm coming with the emails right away. Okay, good. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am publishing additional telephone number. This one is on the screen on WhatsApp. Good. That's the WhatsApp number, right?
Yeah.
That's the WhatsApp number. Is that it?
Yes, fine.
Okay, so on that number, they can connect with you on WhatsApp, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, good. So let me also display this is if you want to send them an email, just go to phc@study-globally.com or lagos@studyglobally.com. Those are the two email addresses that you can use to reach out to them and begin the discussion about your admissions. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for your time. I think we have about 10 minutes, 5 minutes on the show before we call it a day. But let me continue. There are so many other questions that I have for my people on the show. Okay, so let me know what makes you guys the best. What makes you unique from other organizations or companies that provide similar services?
Study Globally Nigeria focuses on the interest of its clients. Every month, we continuously provide relevant provisions to all the applicants by hosting virtual webinars on key topics. This gives us the platform for them to ask questions. What are the things? What are the challenges that they are facing, and how we could come on board to help to assist them. We also have the interest of our clients on giving them the kind of budget that they have for the tuition fee. That's where the discount comes in. Thank you very much.
Okay, to add to what you have said, what makes us at least unique is the fact that, number one, our services are absolutely free. Some time ago, I remember applying, trying to see if I can go through an agent, and I know that just on the go, I was told to pay 150,000 naira just for them to start. That's just for registration with them. But through Study Globally, we just try to remove that bottleneck from our Nigerian populace. From the Nigerian market, we say, okay, no problems. You don't need to stress yourself. What we'll do is we'll help you as long as you have these documents at absolutely no cost. Now, the only thing we have is that we have premium services. What are premium services? If you consult us and say, okay, we need you to help us write the statement of purpose, that is at a fee. We charge a fee for that. If you say, okay, please, I need to get my transcript for my university, we have partnership with universities in Nigeria as it is now. Study Globally has helped some persons get transcripts. That we do also at a fee. If you say, okay, you want us to help you to get your degree result or certificate, we can do that at a fee. If you want recommendation letters from the universities or the higher institutions you went to, we can also do that as a fee. So these are the things we do that are premium services. But outside this, the same tuition fee that somebody pays into maybe University of Dundee is same through us that somebody else will pay through another agency, or directly the person who applied himself or herself can pay. So not that there's a markup cost anywhere that we are putting. No, it is absolutely free. So that's what we do. Another thing that's making us unique is that every month, just like my colleague has said, every month we do trainings, we do webinars where we educate people on what it takes to apply to these schools abroad, the requirements that they will need, the kind of people they will need to meet. We give them trainings every now and then. So this helps us as a brand that distinguishes us from any other one outside the country or within the shores.
Okay. So that's why yours is unique from other service providers. Providing providing admission assistance for students that want to study abroad. Good, fantastic. Okay, fantastic. I was wondering why you do all of this at no cost. But now that you have told us about some of the premium services, I can now see how you survive, how you sustain your business. Okay, very good, fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are very close to the end of the show. But before I let them go, I would like to know what is your final word for all the students, even parents who are watching you that may want to study abroad with their children. What is your final word?
Okay, I will start by saying that we are actually here to help you fulfill your dreams. So to remove the headache from you as a child or as a parent, many of us are having headache as to which school my son study, which are the schools are there, which school is good for my son, which school is good for my daughter. That headache, we have actually removed that by coming into this country. Study Globally is here to stay, and we are here to remove all those bottlenecks from you, to actually help you fulfill your dreams and to make sure that at the end of the day, you are a better person than you are even before now. So that's my parting word. Try us, give us a try, and I'm sure you will be glad you did.
So over to you, Wamaka. What's your final word?
According to Nelson Mandela, he said, education is the powerful tool we can use to change the world. At Study Globally Nigeria can make your dream of studying abroad a reality. Give us a call. Check us out on our social media pages on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. We're there. You can also contact us using the contacts we provided. We will help you get through all the stages. It's very hard, but it's easy with Study Globally. Thank you very much.
I would like to add something, please. I forgot to say.
Go ahead.
Okay. I want to encourage most of our listeners that the shortest pathway through which you can go abroad now is through your studies. If you want to work abroad, I think the best bet for you is if you can study abroad. Now, if you also have your spouses and maybe your children or your family, you want to take them out of the country, the shortest route through which you can do that is abroad. And let me tell you this. You can easily get your admission faster if you want to study in the UK, for example. Also, if you want to have permanent residency whereby you can work, you can live after you finish your studies. Canada is a sure route to go about it. So I'm trying to tell you that those of us who are considering the countries to go to, UK, for example, you will get visa easily.
Thank you.
Also, you can have the opportunity of working for at least 3 years after you finish your studies. And if you want to come back, no problem. If you are smart enough, you can continue your studies. But the surest path through which you can live abroad and work and stay even after studies is through studies. So through Study Globally, we even give spouse visas. So whereby while you are applying, you get a study visa, you can also go with your spouse to study abroad. So that while you are studying, your spouse, your wife, as the case may be, can be working. That is what we can guarantee you through us. Thank you very much for your time.
Very good. Before I let you go, let me go back to the comment section. I have some people here. This is from Gloria Ebuno. Interesting. Thank you, our special guest. Thank you, Gloria, for being part of the show. This is from Ken. Okay, I'm sorry, I just joined now. What about people that have admission already? They cannot fund it to get a visa. Do you have any answer to that?
Okay, they can actually contact us. We are working with some banks for some pensions and funding. So as long as they can show us proofs, evidences of how they will pay all this, if we can help them fund their studies, if they can show us proof, we are working on that. That's what we're working at the moment. So, but they can reach out to us. It's not a problem. We can help them. If they don't have funds, we have some parts we are partnering with to see how they can help us to get some funding for this. So that will be fine. Let them reach out to us. It's not a problem.
Fantastic. So it's really amazing, and it's been really eye-opening and highly educative. I'm sure that everyone that joined us on the show this afternoon, can beat his or her chest and say, "Wow, I did well for joining. I didn't waste my time." Just like I promised, it was really a fantastic outing. I'm happy for you guys, Paul, Pauline, and Onyekachi, for doing justice to the issue at hand.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure of mine.
It's a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so so much really. I'm sure that so many people, their lives have been improved, and because after this they are going to get connected to you and start the processes as we have outlined. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Once again, we are from WUMA Center for Leadership Development in Africa, and we're
Mr. Remy, are you there?